Welcome to all, dear students. Today in this lecture, we are going to learn about one more method of measuring national income, that is product method, also known as net output method, value added method, or industrial origin method. In this method, we measure national income by taking the values of value addition, the value added by each producing enterprise, by each producing unit, or simply we can say by each producer during an accounting year. And value addition कैलकुलेट करने के लिए हमें ये फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करना है, वैल्यू एडिशन और वैल्यू एडिड, it is equal to value of output minus value of intermediate consumption. Or we can get the value addition by applying this formula: gross output, that is value of gross output, minus value of intermediate good. इंटरमीडिएट गुड के बारे में मैंने आपको पहले ही बताया कि कौन होता है इंटरमीडिएट गुड्स. What is the definition of intermediate goods that we have already learned in our previous lectures. So I will not go into detail what is intermediate goods. Here we will do some example so that it will be more clear to you that what is national income according to product method or value added method. फर्स्ट कॉलम में हम लेंगे आइटम प्रोड्यूसिंग यूनिट्स. दूसरे कॉलम में हम लेंगे वैल्यू ऑफ आउटपुट, दैट इज फाइनल प्राइस ऑफ प्रोडक्ट. वैल्यू ऑफ आउटपुट. तीसरे कॉलम में हम लेंगे कॉस्ट ऑफ इंटरमीडिएट गुड. कॉस्ट ऑफ इंटरमीडिएट गुड और इंटरमीडिएट कंजप्शन. एंड लास्ट कॉलम में हम लेंगे वैल्यूज ऑफ वैल्यू एडिड, दैट इज वैल्यू एडिशन. In the first column, we will write item producing units. In the second column, we will take the values of output, that is final price of output sold by each producing unit. And in the third column, we will write the values of cost of intermediate good or intermediate consumption. And then in the last column, that is the fourth column of this table, we will take the values, that is value added by each producing unit. Suppose the product is wheat sold by the farmer to the flour mill. Flour mill sells it to the baker, and then that is sold to the shopkeeper, and shopkeeper then finally sells it to the customer, final consumer. These are the item producing units. Number one is farmer who sows the seeds of wheat and along that uses fertilizers, pesticides, etc., that costs him some amount, and then he fixes the value of wheat, that is price of wheat, that he sells to the फ्लोर मिल. उसके बाद वो फ्लोर मिल को भेजेगा. फ्लोर मिल का काम है टू कन्वर्ट द व्हीट सप्लाइड बाय द फार्मर इनटू फ्लोर, आटा में कन्वर्ट करना. एंड दैट फ्लोर, वो आटा फिर सप्लाई होता है बेकर को. फ्लोर मिल उसको भेजेगा बेकर को. बेकर उसको कन्वर्ट करेगा, आटा को कन्वर्ट करेगा ब्रेड्स में, बिस्किट्स में, केक्स में. उसके बाद उस प्रोडक्ट को भेजेगा, सेल करेगा शॉपकीपर को. शॉपकीपर उसके बाद भेजेगा फाइनल कंज्यूमर को, कस्टमर को. सपोज द प्राइस फिक्स्ड बाय दीज आइटम प्रोड्यूसिंग यूनिट्स, the value of output fixed by these item producing units are, suppose a farmer when it sells, suppose 20 kgs of wheat to farmer, or suppose it is equal to 50 kgs. And for 50 kgs of wheat, the farmer fixes the price equal to 1000. That is value of output, value of wheat per 50 kgs is equal to 1000. And flour mill, in order to earn his own profit, he sets the value of output equal to 1500. And baker, when converts this flour into breads, cakes, biscuits, etc., the value of output suppose is equal to 2500, and then shopkeeper, by earning some profits, therefore the value of output will be equal to more than this amount. Suppose it is equal to 4000. And total value of output, that is gross output or value of output, it is equal to 9000. And cost of intermediate good will be equal to, for example, जब farmer प्रोड्यूस करता है wheat, कल्टिवेट करता है wheat, तो उसको पहले बाई करना है सीड्स, फर्टिलाइजर्स, पेस्टिसाइड्स. उस पर उसका जो खर्चा आएगा, जिसको हम कॉस्ट कहते हैं, that is cost of intermediate goods, suppose that is equal to 200. And when it reaches to flour mill, the flour mill converts this wheat into flour. आटा में जब वो कन्वर्ट करेगा, उस पर जो खर्चा आएगा, कॉस्ट होगा, कॉस्ट ऑफ लेबर, कॉस्ट ऑफ मशीनरी, कॉस्ट ऑफ पैकिंग, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन. सपोज दैट इज इक्वल टू 400. इसी तरह बेकर का जो कॉस्ट ऑफ इंटरमीडिएट गुड होगा, दैट इज ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट, कॉस्ट ऑफ लेबर, और कॉस्ट ऑफ पैकिंग, और कॉस्ट ऑफ adding ingredients to the flour, because he has to convert this flour into different products, biscuits, cakes, etc. Suppose that amounts to 700, and then it reaches the shopkeeper. The cost of intermediate good to the shopkeeper. Suppose the shopkeeper will make different packs of biscuits, cakes, and for that he has to incur some cost, that is cost of packing, package cost, and other transportation cost. So that is equal to 1300, and total cost of intermediate good will be equal to 2600, and value added will be equal to value of output minus value of intermediate consumption, or value of intermediate good, that is cost of intermediate good. It will be equal to 1000 minus 200. It will be equal to 800. Value added by former is equal to 800. Similarly, value of output is 1500. Value of intermediate consumption, or value of intermediate good, intermediate consumption of intermediate good, it is equal to 400, and value added by flour mill is 1100. Value of output for the baker is equal to 2500, and cost of intermediate good or cost of intermediate consumption for the baker is equal to 700, and it will be equal to 1800. Similarly, value of output for the shopkeeper is 4000, and cost of intermediate good, cost of intermediate consumption, or simply we can say value of intermediate consumption is equal to 1300, and value added by shopkeeper is equal to 2700, and total value added by all these producing units such as farmer, flour mill, baker, and shopkeeper is equal to 6400. This is the total value added by all these producing units, by all these producers. Now, gross value added, GVA, gross value added, is equal to 800 plus 1100 plus 1800 plus 2700, and gross value added will be equal to 6400. This is how we get the value of national income by product method or value added method, also known as industrial origin method. I hope you have got this. Thanks. Best of luck.